G'day, I'm Jimmy Lee from Power Farming Canterbury. Today I have Sam Thorn of Thornz Landscapes up in Amberley, Balcairn of North Canterbury. And we're here today just looking at a bit of his awesome JCB gear behind him, 3 excavators and a roller, and hearing a bit about his company. So Sam, thank you for coming along, and what do you tell us about what you do?
Well, we're basically a landscape construction company, Jimmy. We probably dabble a bit more into the earthworks and filling, so that's where the range of the gear has been good for us, having the smaller to the larger equipment. So we're digging out house floors and gravel rafts, large driveways, small roading projects, through to residential driveways, a lot of concrete work. Yeah, around houses and bits and pieces as well, so that's where the wee 18Z can go in and zip it around the house and do that stuff for us. And then when we need to do those larger projects and you don't want to be on a plate compactor all day, the JCB VMT 380 really smacks those stones down for us nice and quick. It's all about being efficient for us.
And you have a bit of a side gig as well of the company, new company you're starting, selling and supplying rocks, is that right? Something like that?
Yeah mate, we're just kicking something off. We're trying to get a new business underway. It's sort of online sales of landscape rocks and boulders and aggregates, sort of decorative stone and screes and bits and pieces like that. So we've got a lot of supply sources that we can grab different products that people might not normally get hold of and use it within their bespoke project that they might have.
Now, well, put you on the spot now. What do you think of power farming and how it's been dealing with us? I mean, you've got to put up with me talking every day.
Moving to power farming, it's been a good process, I think. We're receiving good service, obviously. That's the key thing with owning machinery. If you don't have good service and good people to call on, you're just not going to bother going that way. Everyone will tell you that there's a better machine out there somewhere, but it really comes down to what you need out of the machine and the dealer support you're going to get. Obviously, I think the amount of JCBs we're running now shows that we're getting the service that we require, and the equipment is, as I say, it's a good value product. It's got all the warranties that you need, and you've got the service and the backup from these guys. Yeah, that's what I think a contractor really needs in their machinery.
More talking the excavators, so what's your mostly used implement for what you're doing?
Well, I suppose the 55Z is probably your winning machine in most landscape construction sites. You can do your driveways, you can do your foundations, and you can do tighter excavations against buildings. A good 60-70% of your work with a machine that size. But then you get into the bigger excavations where you've got to take 600 to maybe a metre or more deep. So that's where the JS130 comes in really good. You can jump in and bulk a project out really quickly. And then the 55's there just for doing your details and tidying up and bits and pieces. And then if you've got those really tight access sites that you can't get to with those machines, we've got the wee teaspoon 18Z, but yeah, it's turned out to be a handy machine. I never thought I wanted one, but it's got more hours on it than I thought it probably would. The 55 and the 18Z are both zero-turn machines, but they're surprisingly stable, and they've got a good feel to them. The JS130, of course, has got, it's just a conventional machine, but you've got, a good weighting with that thing as well. It can really pick up a good load and load those trucks out nice and fast.